Homelessness in America dropped last year. However, we're seeing a lot of headlines like this right now that start off with really good news and then move quickly to a however. So what's really going on here? First of all, from 2024 to 2025, homelessness in America did in fact drop by about 3.4%. We'll put the exact numbers right here on the screen. That's good news. And what's even better news, especially from our perspective at Family Promise of the Triangle, is that this is largely driven by a drop in family homelessness in particular, about 11.2% nationally. This is great news. So where on earth is the however? Well, right now there's a big national debate going on about the best way to serve people and families who are experiencing homelessness. This might mean that there are a lot of sudden shifts in the different programs and interventions that are being funded at the federal level, and ultimately the families that are receiving services now are the ones who are going to be impacted by the partisan arguing back and forth, especially during an election year. Another big however in all of this is that HUD, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, their definition of homelessness still doesn't include couch surfing, hotel surfing, or people who are living in unstable conditions. Fortunately, there's a bill going through Congress right now that's hopefully going to change that. And in fact, we got to meet with Representative Fauci last week. She represents Durham and some of the surrounding areas here in North Carolina, and she has already signed on to support that bill. So, are we left with good news or bad news here? Overall, we're seeing numbers move in the right direction, but we know that it can be really hard to know what's behind those numbers. So when you read a headline or see something in the news, we really recommend that you also go check out the National Alliance to End Homelessness's website for their deep dive into all of the numbers and what's impacting them and affecting them. But all in all, I want to say this. Your support for organizations like Family Promise of the Triangle, it's working. And however national numbers move, you are transforming lives here every single day. And so we want to say thank you for that.